guys, it is race day eve. Tomorrow is HYROX Brisbane. I can't believe we're already here. Time has flown by, but I am feeling so ready for this, so good for this. For this race we're doing HYROX doubles and we're in a mixed team, so I'll be doing it with my friend Austin and I am so excited for it. It's going to be so much fun. I've eased off training a lot and I'm feeling so good. I'm not feeling fatigued. I haven't had to taper too much because this block hasn't been too hectic, but this morning I'm going for a bit of a shakeout. We had a rest day, complete rest day yesterday. Get the body feeling ready to go, and tomorrow is our race day. However, we are racing at 6 p.m. and if you know me, I'm actually in bed by 8 p.m. because I like to get up early and do my exercise then. So I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this. Hopefully with a good carb feed up and a bit of caffeine, definitely a Red Bull before, we're going to be feeling good, but I'm just not going to be getting to bed till like 11 p.m. That just doesn't sit right with me. Just a thriving girl in her mid-20s, but it's going to be tricky getting up for work the next day. I know I'm just going to be so riled up in the evening, but I'm going to show you everything I do to get ready for the race, just behind the scenes a bit, because I always get questions. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Obviously, my main focus for today is staying rested, but also hydrating myself and topping up with lots of carbs. So I eat a lot of carbs anyway, just to keep up with like energy requirements. So I feel pretty good about this. I love it. I love a carb load. I'm using two different electrolyte mixes at the moment. So I'm using the, obviously, Trainaid. Everyone knows about this one, but I'm also using Scratch, which I don't think as many people use. I get both of them from the Rumble. You can either get them in store if you're in Brisbane or online. And this is the lemon and lime one, and I really like this one. It's less of that like sickly sweet kind of thing, because as much as I love the Trainaid sweet stuff, sometimes when you're drinking a fair few during a day, you're getting ready for a race or something, it can get a bit sickly sweet. So this is a really good alternative as well. Yes, and then I'll also have I've got a Gatorade in the fridge ready to go, which I'll probably have today, and I'll have another one tomorrow. Like, drinking your carbs as well is such a good way if you struggle to get in lots of carbs, but to like top up with just liquid carbs are just such a good way. You don't feel as heavy, and it's really easy to top up your glycogen stores that way. So highly recommend. Okay, it is race day. It is a bit later in the afternoon. Obviously, I already mentioned we're not racing till 6, but the queues were so long yesterday that we were not able to check in. So we're gonna have to go early today and check in for our race at 6 p.m. So I think we're gonna head in about 3 or 4. I have been carb loading up. I'm feeling pretty bloated and a bit gross, but hopefully give it some time and we'll be good. So Austin and I have matching outfits and we're going to be wearing yellow. He's not sure if these shorts are fitting at the moment. We think he may have ordered the wrong size, which eek. But these are the most gorgeous sets ever, and this is my one, as you can see. The yellow is just so beautiful, so thank you so much LSKD for that. I really hope we are twinning, but it's going to be a real shame if they don't fit him. One thing I always get asked is about fueling and, during the race. So I usually take a gel around the 30-minute mark, which tends to be around the rower for me. So, and that's quite a good place to take it, whether you're in solos or doubles, just as you can kind of catch a bit of your breath then, so it makes it a bit easier. So I am taking 2 gels, because one for Austin, because I know he'll forget his, and these ones actually do have caffeine in them, so it'll give us a little boost. But yeah, that's how I would recommend taking your gels in a HYROX race. So just around that 30-minute mark, wherever that sits for you, but I find a good spot in the rower. post-race debrief. It is a couple days on now. My legs are still sore. But as you would have seen in the videos, unfortunately we did get a 3-minute penalty. And that is because we actually swapped around the farmer's carry and the lunges. So we got to the lunges and we realised halfway through the lunges, as you would have seen in the videos, that we completely managed to skip the farmer's carry. Such a silly mistake, but when you're deep in the pain cave, it's easy for these things to happen. So we kind of ran out the lunges and we kind of agreed to just obviously go back, do the farmer's carry and get a clear indication of where we're kind of sitting. I think mentally we may have tapped out a little bit and didn't push as hard because we knew that, you know, we would have had that penalty, and I kind of really struggled with the motivation, and I noticed in the splits as well our running kind of slowed down. So I do think that has kind of a bit of an impact on our overall race time. But without that 3-minute penalty, we would have got a 1:03, which I am so happy with and so proud of us for. You know, Austin had a bit of an injury beforehand, so wasn't at what he felt like would have been his fittest. I also had an injury leading up and probably, you know, wasn't as prepared as my solos Hyrox race. And so I think we were absolutely stoked at that time. Obviously with the penalty it was a 1:06, but we still did all the stations and still so I will take that as a 1:03 in my mind, to be honest. Hate me for it or whatever. But it was an incredible performance. I'm really proud of us. The Australian Hyrox standard is just incredible. You know, some of those times were absolutely amazing that was coming out of that division. There was so many absolute legendary people in fitness there, you know, Joanna, Hunter, Tia and James, that, you know, we knew we were never gonna place very highly. But I think we're keen to go to another market, have a bit of a holiday and possibly do a bit better. We definitely are not giving up our little duo here, and I think we're keen to push for more because I know we both really enjoyed the doubles, even though we've both done solos. So it was a really different experience. I actually think it was a lot harder than my solos in terms of, because we pushed so hard. The lactic build-up was so real. My legs hurt so much, but I'm so proud of what we achieved. Penalty or not, we did amazing, and I think it's fueled us to do more, so that's absolutely fine. There'll be a lot more Hyrox content coming out, so I'm going to leave this video here, but I hope you enjoyed a bit more of the kind of behind the scenes of racing, and thank you so much for watching.